Hello people, you're welcome back to the channel. It's your one and only Lady Jackson bringing you this Big Brother Naija All-Star Season 8 2023 edition and week 5 as a day hard. And can I be honest, it's just 2 days into week 5 and I'm like feeling so much emotions. So we already know that Lucy is opting to leave Big Brother's house. And now Pere is joining the bandwagon after, he allegedly revealed that Cross exposed his secrets to people. And then here is Doyin also having a very terrible time, all because of Ceec&Mercy and so much more. It seems like Ceec's game in the house is sabotage. Her and Mercy, and they're doing a good job at it. Now guys, this and more you're going to get in this particular video, and so I want to beg you of some little thing for you to do. Please watch this video till the end. Click on the red subscribe button and on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below, give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video so that more people can get to see. I really do appreciate. Now let's get right into the gist of this particular video. So yesterday we noticed that due to multiple things that happened in Biggie's house, like the funny embarrassments, like with the ninjas coming to come and spray the housemates stuff after they had taken their bath and had their makeup and all that, and then also the therapist session that most of the housemates had to undergo because of the emotional and mental traumas most of them have been getting from the show. And after that we noticed that there was Kim Opera who called Pere and Cross around the garden just so she could understand and see that this issue, this rift that has been created between them by one or both of them can be filled and can be resolved, right? And we just noticed that Pere was having to state that this is all the things that caused the issues, and this is how it went, and that's why it is like this right now. And Kim Opera was like, at this point, I really don't want to hear how or what has happened to bring you both to this point. I really feel you guys should settle it. You guys have taken each other like brothers, and even outside the house. And then, Kim Opera added that, Pere, for whatever it is you want to talk about, I think Cross should be the first person you talk to about it before anybody. And likewise, you, Cross, whenever I want to talk to someone, Pere should be the first person. And soon Big Brother called Pere into the diary to have his own session. And Pere told Big Brother that this week has been a lot. In fact, from the beginning of the show to this point, and at this point he is considering leaving the show. He has not made his mind fully, but he's considering leaving the show because it has messed up so much for him. Like the brotherhood he has built with Cross is about to get broken, all because of Cross listening to what people have to say about Pere's loyalty to him. And even before the show, they have been like brothers. He had been loyal to Cross, but now Cross has even gotten to the point of telling people, bringing everything that is private about Pere to the open to people, and it has cost him so much. He's heartbroken. Literally, Pere started crying in the diary room, and I could not help but feel for him. And in the long run, I also know that I have watched the point where he told people that Cross is not trustworthy. Now, maybe it was in the context of don't trust anybody in this house, but you shouldn't have mentioned Cross. You should not have referenced Cross, right? That wasn't cool to do. Now, Cross also added the fact that Pere himself had been in situations where people would have to have very terrible conversations about you know, Cross, but Pere would not defend him, and Pere wouldn't even come to tell him. That was what has led to all this, including the Ilebaye case and everything. One thing I really hope they do is find a way to fix this, because if they don't fix it, then that's it for life. And so for this too, it's the fact that Pere explained to Big Brother that Ceec had successfully poisoned Cross's mind towards him, all because he didn't support her in the week one when she fought with Alex. And then he added that, Ceec had made comments that he's not a true friend, that he has said bad things about him to Cross. And now Cross just trusts him only 60%. And, it's hurting him so bad. And another person's conversation Dari experienced yesterday, because the Dari sessions lasted down into the night, not deep into the night, but at 8, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., some people were still having diary sessions. Yes, it was that crazy. Another person whose diary session was quite interesting and made me feel bad was Doyin's. And at this point, I must say, I really appreciate the fact that Big Brother is helping us and letting us get to see the diverse stories and perspective of each person in Biggie's house. Now, Doyin went into the diary room, and, her conversation with Big Brother had been literally the conversation that has been up since like the weekend till now, or since Sunday till now. And that is, in quote, the betrayal of Ilebaye to her, and how that has gotten her into depression. Now, Ilebaye obviously started with the fact that she is hurt, that she would sacrifice herself, her energy, her defense, and everything for Ilebaye. And Ilebaye would turn her back on her to listen to people who are intentionally being vile and intentionally trying to sabotage what they have as friends. Now, this was in reference to the fact that Venita had told Ilebaye that, this girl you're calling your friend Doyin, she has said she had betrayed you once when you guys were quarreling, and, she had sided with the other girls. And then when Doyin and Venita were having issues, Ilebaye went to meet her to tell her to stop insulting Doyin. And that was the time and opportunity for Venita to poison their friendship by saying that this girl we call your friend, she likes your friend Cross, she had complimented his chest, his nipples and stuff. And, that obviously we know that Ilebaye had taken to heart, even though Ilebaye did not say it. Doyin went on to reveal the fact that people would say terrible things about her to Ilebaye, or Ilebaye would be around that conversation. Yet Ilebaye would only come and be like, Doyin, people say this and this about you, but it's not in my position to tell you. And I'm like, then what are friends for if it's not to first off defend and then reveal what people are saying or doing behind their back? And this literally broke Doyin. Doyin cried multiple times. Her makeup was messed up. She was talking about how she had done everything possible to stand out and be there for Ilebaye, and all she wanted was the loyalty of just telling her what people are saying in her back. At least, even if you don't fight for her, we'll do this little thing. And then she started saying that people in the house were all wicked, terrible, and heartless. At this point, she's done. She doesn't want to be friend to anyone. And of course, Big Brother tries to correct her at points where she might have been overthinking it, like saying she wouldn't be friends with Ilebaye anymore and other things, right? At some point, even me, like Doyin's diary session was literally almost the longest in Biggie's house yesterday, and it was crazy. I'm just very glad that towards the end she calmed down. Biggie joked with her. She sent a shout out to her mom and her siblings, and everything eased up. Big Brother is still going to bring the therapist by tomorrow, and that's later today, and we're going to see how far it's going to go from there. Honestly, right, at this point, I actually feel that the best game plan that Ceec&Mercy are playing is the game of sabotage. And it seems they've done it successfully, especially Ceec when it comes to people's friendship. Let's take, for example, Pere's friendship with Cross. Yes, Pere had said some things that we feel were betraying towards a friend. Yes, Cross might have done the same, and also Doyin might have done the same, and Ilebaye might have done the same. But being intentional to have a conversation with Alex and Frodd, saying, you know what, Doyin is not a good friend. I've told her, look at how she insulted and still was playing friendship and likeness with Kidwire. And then look at how she is now navigating towards Prince, saying that, oh, she said Prince is, high up there. He's educated. He knows how to have a conversation. And, they just literally found a way to tarnish her image. While they were having that conversation, I was literally laughing. In my mind, I'm like, Ceec, why you and Alex are laughing right now? But it's the same Alex you spoke to Doyin, saying because you're not friends with her, Doyin needs to not be friends with her. Like, why are you intentionally vile? And I just know that scene of them laughing and having a conversation together is literally not going to last. That when I say it's not going to last, it's not going to, even fetch any bucket of water. And finally on this video, Ilebaye had to encourage Cross in the kitchen to, find a way to forgive Pere and see that they build their friendship together. Now, to get back to what I think about Ilebaye doing this, but I really like the fact that she would literally want to defend and help somebody who was vile and terrible towards her. Because with all Pere has allegedly done to Ilebaye, there's no reason for her to be talking to Cross and telling him that, you know what, if he really has never hurt you both inside and outside of the house, why not give him a second chance and see that you guys build your friendship back? Like, I would not want you guys not to be friends. This is somebody you could easily go to, talk to whenever everything is chaotic. And you know what, just find a way to see that it is done. Cross kept referring to the fact that Pere had been changing in his ways for the past few weeks, and it has reduced how Cross sees him at the moment. Now even though Ilebaye was saying, if he has never hurt you, you shouldn't just push him away, Cross went on to tell Ilebaye, as long as he hurts you, then he has hurt me one way or the other. And since they started playing one lovey-dovey thing in my mind, I'm like, baby, can you shift that thing once and let me see road? And coming back to Ilebaye, if you can be concerned about another person's relationship with his friend, why not find a way to fix that of you and Doyin? Because if anybody has been a sacrificial lamb for their friends in this Big Brother's history or Big Brother show at the moment, it is Doyin towards you. So find a way around all this pride and betrayal and what somebody said or what somebody didn't say, and fix the shit before it just becomes so very distasteful. Now guys, that's all I have for you on this particular video. Now with the new housemates on board and triggering each other and so much more happening in Big Brother's house, we cannot wait to see how today goes. So of course, stick around, subscribe, share this video, share comments down below, and also give it a thumbs up. And also click on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make, and I'll see you on the next one.